Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your mowers have practically built themselves.
Well, folks, it's Mad Dog Merv, and welcome to the Kit Hoarder Stash. Today, I got one I'm kind of excited about. So we know that I am a big fan of Mustangs, Cougars, Ford products. I've had a lot of Mustangs over the years, real ones. 67, 69, nothing from the 70s or 80s, really, except one. The coolest one they came out with in the 1980s. I owned a 1985 SVO. And it's going to be on one of my upcoming shows about some of the cars that I've had over the years. But it was a white 1985 Ford Mustang SVO. And an SVO was very special. Basically, they took a Pinto engine, the little 4-cylinder engine, and beefed it up a little bit, just a little bit. But then they put a turbocharger on it. And on some of the models, it was an intercooled turbocharger. And yes, it was a screamer. It was quite the vehicle. Changed the front end a little bit, changed a few other body parts, and kind of an interesting looking car. Well, guess what we are reviewing today on the channel? An original release. Look at this. Still kind of in the shrink wrap, that the cellophane that's kind of falling apart here. The Mustang SVO. And this kit, I believe this is the 1984 release of this kit. So this was made for 3 years, 84, 85, and 86. So obviously this would be an 84 SVO. Haha. Here's the cool thing about it. Check this out. I almost don't want to take it out of the shrink wrap, but we are. But check this out. Eugene Toy and Hobby. So let's see. That'd probably be Eugene, Oregon. It'd be my guess. But yeah, Eugene Toy and Hobby. The price was $8? $8.29. See if y'all can see that. Yeah, not really, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Under 10 bucks. Cool. Yeah, real 80s price on it. So I know I'm gonna do something very sinful here, and I am going to cut the remnants of the shrink wrap. I'm gonna cut the remnants of the shrink wrap, and it's cellophane. It's not regular shrink wrap. This is weird. This is so different. But yeah, this is an original annual kit, so I'm excited. See, it's one of the Golden Wheels, Golden Opportunity kits. You can see that side of it. And you see this side of it. Never had a kit of this model, so obviously. I was expecting parts on trees. I see a few trees, and I see a lot of parts, but they aren't together. This is the original bag, so I don't know. This is kind of interesting. This is new territory, folks, for me. Wow. So let's start out with some really cool things. BFG TAs. Yep. BF Goodrich radial TAs. Some interesting SVO decals. The glass, which is not wrapped separately, which has damage on it. Wow, that's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, take a look at that. See, look at that. Interesting. Wow, that's got me intrigued. It's a golden opportunity kit. Obviously, I'm going to have to repair that glass unless I go to one of these vendors that has, that sells them separately. Oh, okay, I see the culprit here. Must have been in some heat. Wow. Because this was like almost glued on the tire like this. Okay, check it out. So I pull it off, and here you can see the clear tail lights have the indent of being on the tire. So must have been in some heat at one point in time. Very interesting. Hence probably why in years later they would put these in a separate piece of plastic. Very, very interesting. So here is the instructions. Okay. Looks like it gives you a couple of options on the wheels. Mine had these SVO wheels here. There's your engine, pretty simple build, your intercooler, your turbo, your suspension, your interior, more interior. Looks like the finals to the engine compartment, putting the body together, the final part of the body, and then decals. So 10 steps total. Pretty simple looking. So here on the chrome, yeah, we've got some custom wheels that definitely not going to do those. This is really interesting. I'm going to have to find, it would appear that this is missing. Oh, there it is. I was going to say one of the headlights, but it's there. So it's got a headlight. It's come off. Your stock wheels, which is what every SVO had, or these custom ones, and there's no way I'm putting those on, because I would build this stock, just like my wife. I think they reissued this kit 2 years later, I think. Don't know if they made any changes to it or not. I'm anxious to see. But you can cut it and make a T-top. Mine was not a T-top, so I'm gonna do it like this. So there's the body. A little bit of flash on it and whatnot. Again, this is the first generation of it, so interesting. It's your floor pan and your frame. And a bag of parts. Bag of parts. Steering wheel. Spare tire area that goes underneath. Looks like you got a CB radio. That's, a must for any 80s car. Any 80s car had to have a CB radio, you have to know. Your seats, front and back. At least parts of them, because parts of them are not on there. Battery, springs, shocks, rear differential, your firewall. Interior and part of the engine compartment. Door panels, I should say. Part of your engine. Power steering, starter, coil. Nice. Oh, the front pan, which was unique for the SVO. Special Vehicle Operations is what it stood for. Special Vehicle Operations. Your stick shift. Again, more of your engine, your intercooler, your hood, which was specific to these SVOs, cold air intake, suspension parts, interior parts, aha, your rear window air dams, which was again specific for the SVO. Looks like you got a front air dam. Two halves of a Pinto engine. Dashboard looks good though. Dashboard. And then wheel backs, exhaust, and a few other assorted parts that had come off. Oop, and one just fell on the floor. Probably a radiator hose. We'll have to find it here. in a minute. Not going to find it right now. So there it is. Pretty simple, straightforward. It's going to be painted white, and I'm going to make it up to be like the one that I had. So that will be kind of a fun build. All right, quick and simple on this review. But man, this is a neat old kit, and pretty excited to get started on it. Can't lie, because, you know, I have a lot of Mustangs, but yeah, never have had a kit of this. So yeah, I'm excited. All right, folks, join us again next week for something weird. See you then.